Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day. Hope you are all having an amazing day today. My name is Lex and welcome back to some more GTA 5 where today we are up in the sky, in the clouds, seeing Los Santos from up above. Because today I want to take a flight. I just want to fly around. We spent way too much time on the ground looking at cars. I want to just get away from it all and have this beautiful view out here. But at the same time, I want to like fulfill my need for speed, which is something that you don't really get to do with planes in GTA 5 because they're all kind of really slow. I mean, I don't know how this sort of works out for real life. Would a crop duster do 160 miles an hour in real life? Is that slow, fast? I don't really know what like a suitable plane speed would be for something like this, but if I was to jump into a fighter jet in GTA, the speeds that you get are sort of like 200 miles an hour-ish, maybe. I mean, you could probably like fly this down to get a bit more speed. You could do the same in a fighter jet, but like normal speeds, you can't really get super crazy, amazing fast. Especially with a fighter jet, you'd expect it to go like Mach 1 at least. I mean, I'm no plane expert, maybe I'm wrong again, but if I'm riding a fighter jet or flying a fighter jet, I want to be going super fast, but you can't really do that in this game. But thankfully, through the power of mods, we can do that with the Supersonic mod, which allows us to go pretty much as fast as you would let it go. You can actually just change all the config files and change all this sort of stuff, and you can make different planes go different speeds. And they can actually hit like a sonic boom and all this sort of stuff. It's absolutely amazing. We can't do it with this one, although actually I will try at the end and add this to the list and see if we can get this going super amazing fast. But for now, what I want to do is I want to land, and then I'm going to jump in the Bezra fighter jet, where it's already enabled, and it will allow us to go Mach 1.2, which to me is a bit more of a realistic speed of a fighter jet. So there we go. That was our absolutely terrible landing. That was awful. Absolutely terrible. This plane sucks, and I'm just going to blame the plane. It's not me, it's the plane. It's probably me. It's probably me. Right, so actually now, whilst I'm getting out, and as I spawn in the next one, there's going to be some comments on the screen. These are comments featured from the previous video. If you would like your comments featured, you can leave them in the comment section below. I'll pick some at random and feature them at the start of the next video. And don't forget, you can also follow me on Twitter at Figureight. Links for my Twitter are in the description below. And also, guys, I am still working on the merchandise store. What I'm trying to like finalize some colors and designs and just get it all suited. And I'm actually trying to like order some to see if the quality is all good first before I start selling it to you guys, because I want to make sure that you actually get a good product. So if you're interested in merchandise, you can let me know in the comment section below. But just to let you guys know, it's not there yet, but I am working on it. You can expect it very soon, hopefully. Hopefully in the next month. We'll have to see. So here we are with the Bezra. This would be the sort of fighter jet that I would jump into if I wanted a fast flying experience as much as it would allow in GTA 5. But this one is added to the Supersonic mod, and it will allow us to go Mach 1.2. So let's go. So I'm going to take off, and actually I'm going to keep the wheels down for a second, because when we have the wheels down, this would be like just a little bit slower than what you'd be allowed to do in GTA. I mean, already with the wheels down, we are still going faster than we were in the crop duster, doing around 138 miles an hour. I think without this, you could probably get around like 200, maybe a little bit more. However, if I was to take these wheels up, when we hit 149 miles an hour, as you will see on the right, as soon as we hit it, it's going to get there very soon. And here we go. And now we go supersonic speed. It like gets these boosters going. And now we're doing 500 miles an hour already, 600 miles an hour. And then here comes the sonic boom as well. Look at that. Absolutely amazing. And now we are doing 912/930 miles an hour. It's sort of flicking in between the two. Now, from what I understand, the reason why Rockstar didn't have these super fast planes was purely because the map would seem very small. And I think this was the same reason why you didn't really have proper flying in GTA 4 either. But I think it was also possibly to do with performance issues, because it meant that, you know, when we're going this fast, you might notice there's a little bit of stuttering. It's because obviously it's having to load the whole map at the same time. Because normally if you were driving, it would just load, like it would spend its time loading stuff slowly as you're going. But on a plane, you're flying through all of this, and you're trying to get all the details super fast, which actually isn't too bad for me, but you can probably see a few little stutters where it's adding in all the details. You can probably see the details sort of popping in below. Oh my god, this is amazing. How low can we go before we crash? Oh my god. Okay, I want to fly under that bridge as well. So let's just get a little bit or a run up. Bank round. Here we go. Where's the bridge? Oh, it's over there. I went the wrong way. Okay, right, hang on. Need to get my bearings. Need to line up with the airstrip, I think. Let me turn round. I'm not going to do a hard bank or anything. I'm just going to steer with me ailerons, whatever they're called, with the shoulder buttons. Okay, that was terrible. Turns out it's actually very twitchy trying to control this thing going up and down at 900 miles an hour. But thankfully I had invincibility on. But in real life I would be pretty much dead. That would be an international news incident, I think. I think everyone across the world would be watching videos of that happening on cell phones if that was to happen in real life. So that is the Bezra, and that is what you can also get with the Luxor and the Hydra from standard, but you can also add in different planes, and then you can go into the config files and then change all the details to change the speeds of the acceleration, how amazing the detail is when you're doing the sort of boosters, like how well the boosters look, how fast it can go top speed. All this sort of stuff can be changed in the config file. So what I've done is I have downloaded the SR-71A Blackbird. For those of you who don't know, this is like an ex-military plane. I'm not sure if it's still in service. It was like from the 60s. That the US made, and it could go Mach 3. I believe it's the second fastest plane in the world. The X-10 is the fastest, but I couldn't find a mod for the X-10. I don't know why. I've seen people with videos on them, but I couldn't find the downloads for them, so I don't know. So I'm going to spawn in with the Blackbird, and we're going to go Mach 3. We're going to be going almost 3 times as fast as we just went in the Bezra. Let's go. Okay, and here we are with the Blackbird. Over here. The reason why I'm so far away is because it is ridiculously loud. So that's why I'm just sort of setting this up right here, because if we go back and see how far away I am, and then you come closer, you will hear this thing is deafening, and it's also absolutely huge. The Hydra or the Luxor or the Bezra compared to this are absolutely tiny. And here we are right there. Amazing. So, let's jump in. In fact, should we go to first person mode? Maybe we'll do that when we're flying, but look at that cockpit. That is so damn cool. Right, let's just go this way first of all. And take off. Already, we are beating the speeds that we went before. But I've made this one kick in a little bit faster with the thrusters. So now once I get these wheels down, it should hit almost instantly around 235. There we go. And we should now completely obliterate our previous record of speed. There is the sonic boom. And now we are already doing over 1,000 miles an hour. 1,300, 400, 500. Again, this goes up to Mach 3, which is like 2,200 miles an hour. The one thing we've got to remember, though, is we have to keep circling the map because... Oh, well, there we go. If you fly too far out, that happens. Yeah. Okay, here we go. I'm actually going to use that turn as the runway as well because, do you know what? It goes really fast. We don't need much runway for this thing. You could probably set this off on a jet carrier boat thing, whatever they're called. And look at that. I love also, I've made that this got like double the effect of the thrusters coming out as well. Because seeing this is like super fast, I figure we need to double the effect. I'm going to try and keep this within the realms of the map, and hopefully this plane shouldn't destroy itself. Here we go. But look how fast we can fly over this entire map. That is like a few seconds, and we're already at the other end. And we are doing 2,250 miles an hour. Oh my god, this thing is absolutely stunning. I need to find if there's a mod that allows us to like fly infinitely without the plane just destroying itself. I'm not sure how big the map would be allowed. If it like just goes on infinitely. I don't think it does. There must be an edge of the map, but we can't really find it because of the fact that the plane destroys itself. I've also made this plane go a lot higher than normal planes should be able to go. So let's just go straight up. And see how far we can go. Maybe this is going to make... You can even see on the map that we are going way just everywhere at this point. Oh my god, look how high we are. I'm going to go higher. This is absolutely insane. I don't know if we're going high or just upside down at this point. Oh, look at that. Oh my god. Okay. What? I don't know what's happened there. But you might notice that you can hear that the jets have gone down, but I'm still in the same speed because this has like a cruise control thing. Okay, now I'm rocketing back to Earth. Where is it? It's going to come into view at some point. I think I've actually gone really far off the map. Where am I? Good God. Hang on. Where's the map? Where is the map? Oh, okay. We went really far. That's ridiculous. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if this plane's going to come back into shot. Can I go into first person mode? I can't. Okay. It's just stopped rendering the plane. And in fact, anything. It's just still flying down to ground. Let me just wait a second. Let's see if it just appears again. Okay, I've waited long enough and it's finally appeared back in shot, and we can actually see like the whole curvature of Earth at this point. There's the map all the way over there. I was waiting for a decent amount of time then, waiting for that to appear. That just shows you how high this thing had gone and how far away this had gone. That is absolutely incredible and amazing. And the world is just... Actually, we're on like a double world. That's kind of weird. There's a weird sort of like butt world that we're living on right now. And we're still going down. I'm sure we'll be going down for a long time. This is higher than any plane's allowed to go normally. There you go. There's a bunch of smoke appearing. Mental. Look at this. Right, so actually I'm going to try this again, but I'm not going to go super high. I just want to see, once we get up to top speed, I then want to fly across the map and then as far as we can go before it blows up. Just before it destroys itself and dies, how far away from the map can we go? Let's find out. And then afterwards I'm going to go get the crop duster and see if we can make it go super, super fast. Because I'm pretty sure we can get that thing going like over Mach 1. Which would be pretty insane to see from a crop duster. So here we go. And by the way, if you just had this mod and you didn't have the supersonic thing, this plane does still do around 300 miles an hour. So this mod would still make it pretty much the fastest plane in GTA anyway. So if you don't want to add this script, this is still a really good plane mod to get. I'm going to put links to both of these in the description below. So here we go. Over 1600 miles an hour. In fact, I can let go of the thrusters right now and it will hold this speed for me. So we can actually get like we can get a nice maneuver and then we can go back to building speed again. That's a nice way to do it. There we go. There is top speed. I'm going to let go of the throttle. Go round. And now I'm just going to go full on as far as we can go away from the map before the plane deteriorates. Let's see. Still going. Still going. Oh, it's died and there it goes. And we are still flying at an immense speed away from the map and slowing down to almost nothing, where it is just mere shadows of a mountain in the distance and then into the sea. Amazing. Right, so to finish off then, let's try and see if we can get the duster to go Mach 1. I'm not sure if we can. Let's give it a try. So I'm going to use C space W, and that's going to add it, as you can see in the left there, added vehicle to supported aircraft for supersonic mod. And now we just need to get this thing to 149 miles an hour, I think it is. So I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go up in the air and then just go down. And then hopefully on the down we can hit the speed and then we'll be able to like even out. Because at the moment we're doing 60 miles an hour. What I could actually do is once you've added it like this, you've gone into the game and you press that key press, you can actually then exit GTA, go to the config file, and it will be there on the config file for you to then adjust. So you could actually make it so that the boost would come in at 60 miles an hour, 100 miles an hour, whatever you want. But if we just go a little bit higher, I'm going to try and see if we can't hit 149 miles an hour, because that's like the stock speed. What you saw with the Bezra is pretty much like the stock boost speeds that you can get, so this should be able to get up to 913 miles an hour. Right, so we've got a bit of speed. Let's just get a bit of down. Pick it up. There we go. And there we go. Is it going to kick? Oh, it didn't kick in. Maybe we have to hold that speed for a little bit longer. Right, I'm going to have to build up a lot more height, I think. Right, so I've built my height up. I'm going to go down and let's see. Here we go. Is it going to kick in? Come on, kick in. Maybe it only works with jet planes. Oh, I don't think it's going to work with this. No, but we did go over 200 miles an hour with that. But we didn't get the speed boost. We didn't get anything like that. Right, let me try a different plane. Let's try something like the passenger plane or something like that. Okay, so let's give it a try in the Shamal, the sort of little private jet thing that you can get. Here we go. Up to here, we've got to get 149 miles an hour, which I think is possible in this plane. I mean, it's not the fastest one in the game, but I'm pretty sure we'll be able to do that. There we go. We might have to get a little bit of down just to pick that speed up. Hopefully we can do it. Here we go. Down. Get to 149, please. There we go. It's kicked in. I think we can only do it with jet planes then. And there we go. Going intense, amazing speeds. We're going to hit Sonic Boom. There we go. I mean, you wouldn't want to do this in a private jet. I think maybe a private Concorde? Sure. And there we have 909 miles an hour. For some reason, we can't get to the 913. Don't know why that is. That's kind of weird. But there we go. Full speed flying planes. If you want to get any jet plane to go proper jet speeds, you can get this mod. Supersonic. There'll be a link in the description below. And also I'll put a link in the description below for the Blackbird. It works amazing both with and without the Supersonic mod. But that's going to be it for this video. I would like for you guys to let me know, actually, this is interesting because I think there's sometimes a crossover between people that like cars and people that like things like planes, trains, all this sort of stuff. If you're into planes, what is your favourite plane? I would like to know because, again, planes are something that I admire from afar, but I don't really know much about them or much detail. So it'd be nice to know how many of you are into planes and what sort of plane is your favourite. So there we go, guys. That is it. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you all next time. Goodbye.